Hi folks, this is Sandy from Creative Chaos. Welcome to my channel. I just thought I'd pop in and show you what I've been working on. This page in my Delusions journal, I worked on it for probably an hour, and it has just been so ugly. I don't even know what to do with it. So I went back over it after collaging, after painting, after doodling, after whatever. It was just getting uglier and uglier. So I've gone back over it with gesso. As Carrie Griffiths would say, you do you. I was trying to do someone else. So now I'm going to do me and see how that turns out. So stick around. You can come on a little journey with me. I have no idea where this is going. So hopefully I don't think it can get any worse than it already is. So let's get this party started. Paint that I'm using is Venetian Rose. It's by Amsterdam. Quite like the color of it. I'm going to put, I think I want to put a little bit of this on, which is light magenta, just to kind of try to get a bit of a contrast going. It's very light. Yeah, I think that's too bumpy to be using a scraper myself, so we're just going to go to this. See if this works any better. It's too many striations, if that's the proper word. So that's okay. can make this work. Yeah, I think that looks better. We need a little bit more down here. Okay, so now okay, folks, so I'm back. This is dry. I did spray a little bit of this blue spray on it, and to be honest with you, I don't even know where this spray, I don't know if this is a homemade one or not. I suspect it might be. So I sprayed a little bit of that on, went over the pink a little bit, and then was kind of letting it percolate. I got this stencil, which I've never used, but I think it will be good on this. And it is called, what is it called? Oh, I don't know where I got it. It's from Craft Treat. From Craft Treat. I don't know where I got it. I've had it a long time though, and this is the first time I'm using it. So I thought I would give it a try with some black. Let's see how this works. Oops. I had to water down this black. It's still pretty dark. It's still pretty thick. And I'll give it a try. I'm not sure it's going to work. I might have to go get some more black there out of the cupboard. So we got some pink boogers there. Well, let's give this a try. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but I just think this will set off this area. Oops. I'm hoping that it will make it look a little more cohesive. Oh, I like that. And I'm just looking at this. It's shaped like it could be used as a Christmas ornament. Can you imagine that? Stenciling that, cutting it out, and then decorating it. That'd be fun. Okay, well, I'm going to put a couple more down here. Maybe kind of a border. I'd be liking that. I don't believe that I got this at Temu because, yeah, no. Yeah, I like that very much. That's what it needed. It needed some black. Okay. Okay, the moral of the story is do not stockpile your markers because they won't last until you decide you want to use them again. And to be quite honest, I'm not overly impressed with the Poscas anyway. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit more pink on this. We need white. Yes, we need white. White, 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 white. Do I have white? Do I have white? Do I don't have white? There it is. Okay, let's give this a try here. Use the white will brighten it up more. Not really liking that much. Find this is kind of getting dull, so I think it's because I put too much paint on it. But we're getting there. We're almost getting finished here. Call it a day. Seems very dark here. I think I'm finished putzing around with this. I'm going to do a little stenciling, some numbers. folks, I'm back. You saw me stenciling this. I went in and I also put some numbers on it. I put a little bit more paint to kind of soften, I was going to say soften the edges. I couldn't find the image I was going to use, but I found this one, which I think is perfect for here. I didn't do a very good job gluing it on, but that was partly because of all the layers that were on here, so it's a little wrinkled, but that's okay. Next time I'll be more careful, and I learned something from it, right? So right now I'm letting it dry. I've gone in and I've painted the parrot, brightened up the colors, because I didn't do a great job putting on, I used a coarse brush. I should have used a finer brush to put on the matte medium. But I am going to spray this as a sealer after, so you're probably not going to see it. So at this point in time, I'm just going to let this dry properly before I go in. I want to do some mark making. I've got some sentiments to put on here. I want to outline it and whatever. But I can't do that because it's so wet right now. So once that's dried thoroughly, I'll come back and show you what the finished product looks like. Okay, so here we are back, folks. Just to show you what I've accomplished so far. I went over some of these feathers to make them stand out more. I went around the outline with some charcoal. I did a little bit more doodling here, mark making. Outlined the numbers. And I think that there's more that could be done, but I'm going to call it a day with this now. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to put on the words that I have here to use, and then we'll move from there. Move on to the next page. I am reasonably happy with how this turned out, considering this how I struggled with it. But yeah. So that's good. I kind of was desperate to finish, and I really didn't think it was going to go anywhere, but it did, and so I'm glad. So these sentiments that I'm putting on are die cuts. Is that crooked? Yes, it is. It is a little crooked. A little crooked. Crooked. There we go. So wonderful. Beauty. And delight. So, not bad for like 10 years work, but I completed the page. I'm reasonably happy with how it turned out. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like. Please, by all means, subscribe, leave me a comment, and come back and see me again real soon. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.